Welcome to the semifinals of Monday Night Starbow number 32. Spawning in the bottom left corner, taking down Dirtybag 2-0 in his last series. Your yellow Zerg player from the bestest friends, the Englishman. He might actually be Scottish. It's Franscar!
And down in the bottom right-hand corner, throwing out the GG to GLs and have funs. You might know him from a few other StarCraft-related games. It is Prop MorroW.
Yeah, Franscar might. He could be Irish too. I'm not sure. He's from the UK, everybody. He's from the British Isles. But yeah, MorroW, our beautiful Terran player from Team Property, the professional StarCraft player, making it this far in the tournament so far. He played on stream a bit of the Starbow ladder yesterday. Played for quite a while. Maybe you guys got to see him playing that. Check it out. It's pretty cool. It's been hyping us up a little bit. We appreciate that from MorroW. He clearly enjoys the game. So we love to see that, you know. Pro players enjoying the game. MorroW will not be opening the Command Center verse. Will be getting deep barracks on the high ground here. And Franscar will be going for the hatch first, though. But as long as he doesn't go for anything too greedy, he should be perfectly okay against this barracks first. The barracks first is, you know, it's fairly standard.
Yeah,
really, none of the builds we were seeing have been too unstandard, except for what Lala's Amazing did in our first match, which nobody got to see because Twitch died.
That's so true. It's sad.
Isn't that sad? Yeah, he was doing some unorthodox stuff, certainly. Pool now coming down for Franscar. So they'll start making sure that he doesn't just die at the beginning of the game. MorroW saving up some money, though. We'll be going for Command Center here pretty soon. Very similar to how he opened up the other series that we watched him play. The barracks in the high ground, supply depot, going to start that wall, and then immediately get that Command Center down there on the low ground. Time MorroW going to go ahead and start his SCV scout. Will scout last. MorroW will be angry about the fact that the RNG is real with the scouting patterns.
The unfortunate coin flip was real.
Right. Practically Hearthstone.
Oh no. So Franscar's pool is going to finish up, is going to work towards speed. He does have people in gas, so speed will be on the way soon, but not before Queen. Franscar knows what queens are. Yeah, we will get to see some queens in this TVZ. So slightly different style from my Myral. Not that one is necessarily more correct than the other one. Myral didn't need queens to beat Moxie in the last match. And Moxie's a damn good player. We actually have two queens on the way. So Franscar going with the double queen. That is actually... Having them both come out this early is actually pretty rare. So he might be doing this to try to get out a really fast Spire with the Nurturing Swarm. Hard to say. But MorroW's SCV Scout, just about as good as Moxie's. Something about Terran players whose names start with M. They're good at SCV Scouting. So far that is a true statement, but we'll see if that holds in the next few months. So Moxie is going to complete his bunker, and I believe that's a tight wall between the Command Center and the bunker, I think.
Yeah, I think it is. I believe so. Because this, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know actually. That might be Ling. A Ling and Worker might be able to get through there. Maybe even Marine. I'm not sure.
But I do like what MorroW is doing with that wall. We'll prevent the run-bys. They will have to go the very long way around into the base line to bunker to shoot as many times as possible. Yep.
Yeah, as long as these Marines are here. I think these Marines are filling this gap because there is a tiny gap. I think these are meeting at the point. So the very smallest units can still get through there. But not any medium-sized ones.
Spire is on the way. We'll see if Franscar does choose to Nurturing Swarm that to get it out a little faster, but so far he is not. Safety Spine Crawler in the front to make sure it doesn't lose. Yep.
Always important. And the queens are just being used for inject right now. He's trying to get out looks like just as many drones as he possibly can. So, appears to be what those queens are for here. And Franscar, so long as he saves up some money here starting soon, he'll have plenty of money for maybe 6-7 mutas when his Spire is finished. In the meantime, MorroW does have the Engineering Bay, going for a very similar build in some respects. The same general theme that we saw out of Moxie in the last one, get that +1, getting the stim, and a small push out here with a Medic and a Firebat. So Franscar, though, does have the second Spine Crawler on the way. He'll be totally safe against this. Not going to threaten him too much. And if he's lucky, he might be able to kill it.
He did scout it with one wing. One wing just kind of ran on by it and got shot to death, but he did see the army, so he knows it is here. Now he definitely knows it's here, because all these wings are tracking it as they move across the map. 2 more Spine Crawlers are indeed on the way. 1 is about to finish, so 2 Spine Crawlers is more than enough, and 3 is plenty.
Yeah, now MorroW will just go ahead and maybe check for a third. Is he heading for the top left? That is where Franscar is trying to establish his third. And this SCV, the nice SCV scout from MorroW, will find this. Franscar going to go ahead and try to cut that SCV off, but it's too late. MorroW knows.
And meanwhile, missile turrets are on the way, so they will be done in time when the mutas finally arrive across the map. They're only just completing.
Yeah, very well done here. Did MorroW actually scan and see that spire? Yes, he did. He does see the spire. He knows where it is. And Franscar immediately going to throw down the Hydro Stand so that he can start making tech switches if necessary. Now, MorroW does back off the third. Go ahead and go home because he knows that he's going to need to support these missile turrets when these mutas do show up, and the mutas are on the way. So he'd love to go harass that third, but knowing that he's going to need every unit he's got in order to hold off the muta damage.
Oh, this is straight medic, and that's going to not get taken out. All right.
Now, some of this Bioforce in the orange needs to stop and let those medics heal up a little bit. Franscar got a nice little muta flock here. He got 10 mutas. Very solid number of mutas, but Franscar not going to overcommit to the mutas play. He is working on the Lurker Den, getting his Hydras up, wants to start establishing those defensive units so he can hold his third and eventually get a fourth and a fifth and all those other bases that allow Zerg to make a bunch of dudes.
Actually, there's no missiles over the production, so the mutas might be able to camp over and take out a lot of buildings, but the army will respond in time and push them away.
Yeah, in the meantime, Fusion Core coming up here for MorroW. He'll start working on that Science Vessel tech. He can eventually try to get a nice radiate down on these mutas. And Franscar's just going to continue to kind of just threaten, shark around a little bit, as In Control calls it. Just shark. Do a bit of sharking.
Where'd you win that term?
Oh, just watching In Control stream. I tried to shark as a Protoss player playing against Zerg, and I was terrible at it. My sharking meant go out on the map. Oh wait, I looked away, my army died. So I was not very good at sharking. Something to make him build something other than drones was the idea, right?
Yeah.
But continue to just threaten a little bit here. Oh, Franscar's taking a couple shots. In the meantime, though, a radiate on the way. Science Vessel's coming up. 7 Lurkers on the way for Franscar. He'll be able to get those into a nice defensive position, or try to get a little aggressive with them if he wants to. But the Science Vessels are on the way, so tanks are already out. Trying to do a Lurker contain probably wouldn't pay off too well for him immediately, but it's always good to try to, you know, pressure at various stages. So we actually do have the Lurkers going to come out. They're going to put on a little bit of light pressure at the front. Nothing that's going to be overwhelming amount of forces, I don't think. Unless MorroW gets caught with his pants down. And actually, MorroW is starting to move out here. It could be a nice opportunity. Science Vessel about to come out here. Lurkers get planted in a nice position. These mutas are going to try to focus down the tanks. Oh, one big tank shot. Oh, 3 Lurkers going down. Maybe clumped a little bit too much. Oh, this tank survives.
And a lot of the mutas did go down trying to pick off the tank and only took down 1, so...
Oh, the mutas,
no! That 1 muta. Wait.
9 health left. 10 mutas down. 3 Lurkers down. Not how Franscar was hoping for that engagement to go. Now the Science Vessels and the tanks are out, and they will be able to start pushing across the map and putting a lot of pressure on Franscar. Franscar's Hive just now on the way. It's a long time before he's going to have any of those defensive spells from the... Oh no! Ah!
Lurkers!
These Lurkers! Oh, this tank is still alive with 18 health. Almost got poked down by a Zergling, but not quite able to. MorroW getting a nice little position here.
MorroW's just taking off all to pick off other reinforcements. Even takes on the Scourge that could have killed the Science Vessels, and MorroW could frankly just move across the map and just establish a nice foothold in front of Franscar's base.
Yeah, now he does slow down the push a little bit, you know, forcing those tanks to siege and unsiege. Try to buy a little bit of time, every little bit of time that he can use to establish more defenses here. He will take it. A couple of wings being a little bit misrallied. Here's a Lurker. No! Lurker goes down. Science Vessels are radiating more Lurkers. Oh, this Lurker. Yeah, he goes ahead and burrows it so he can't do any more damage to his friends. But this tank is really low. I mean, it's only take a couple of shots here to take 1 tank down. The other one, though, still at full health. MorroW could call down an SCV if he wants to repair that up. Might be worth it in this situation. Having that second tank is really important.
we'll see what MorroW does. Right now, he's just kind of posturing around and basically making Franscar really scared. And he is going to slowly start to move up, and we'll be able to start to siege down these spine crawls and these lurkers.
Yeah, now, are there any Scourge on the field here for Franscar? There's 2 Scourge. Not enough to take down all that. Oh, these irradiated units are coming out, and a lot of links are going on the radiate. So the lurkers coming in from behind, though. The surround is good for Franscar. Not quite good enough, though. The bio still lives.
Oh, these 2 lurkers. Oh, very nice splits.
Oh, the splitting is really good here from MorroW. Cleans up that last lurker. This tank survives. Now, will he try to reinforce, continue to put on this pressure here? He's got a nice supply lead. We have an actual Marine force in the third here. Gonna be poking down to this hatchery. Do these guys get dropped or they just run up there? I'm not sure.
They got dropped, and the Great Ice Network isn't done yet. They are going to get surrounded by the drones, and they will get taken down eventually.
In the meantime, the Zerglings will take down the tank at the front, and the Scourge will take down one of the science vessels. So Franscar does push MorroW away from his natural, and eventually clean up almost everything in the third. But behind us, MorroW expanding, going to be going ahead and starting to saturate that and get that economy pumping. So really well done by MorroW, expanding at the same time as he's putting on pressure, attacking, and expanding at the same time.
And MorroW is moving out with another small force. Is going to radiate a worker, and maybe it will kill his worker friend? Nope, not quite. These tanks are going to get in a great position and start to siege down these spine crawlers. They're not in range of the tanks. They're going to start poking at the Marines, but the Marines are going to move in, stim away at the spine crawlers.
Consume has finished now for Defilers, but there are 2 Defilers out. Can go ahead and consume. Franscar gets the consumes down. There's the Dark Swarm. Will it be enough, though? Only a couple of lurkers here. Another Dark Swarm. Look at the lurkers on top of these tanks. Go ahead and get those burrowed, and he'll be able to push MorroW back. But MorroW continue to add on more tanks here. At the same time, he's also going to be heading for the third. There are only a couple of lings here with a Bioforce we're pushing here. Probably going to cancel down on this 4th hatchery that Franscar is trying to establish. Also, even getting a bunker down. Look at this. Look at this from MorroW. No lurkers here at the top. There's one here that could get burrowed. Franscar just kind of panic burrows him up here. Not exactly the position he wants to be at.
If Franscar will be able to, I think we'll be able to hold the third base. The Great Ice Network will be able to send reinforcements very quickly, connecting his bases. That's what the Ice Network does. So he can quickly send Defilers up there, whatever he needs in order to hold that base.
Yeah, absolutely.
Meanwhile, at the front, MorroW has a great foothold. Has a few tanks and a few Marines and medics, and he's just gonna park his butt down, and there's no way that he can break it unless these Dark Swarms.
Oh, the Dark Swarm! Will the lurker get there? Oh, is that lurker under the Dark Swarm? Oh, maybe just barely.
This poor medic. All it wants to do is heal, and his Alice is going to die.
Oh! MorroW actually gets the kill on the 4th that Franscar was trying to establish here at the 9 o'clock. With a small group of Marines. It's caught it just as it started to build there. Nicely done from MorroW, an important pickup. And in the meantime, MorroW taking the top right base. It's almost done.
The moment that you're
SCVs.
The moment your Terran player is going to be up on bases on a Zerg, it's a really, really, really sad time for the Zerg player. And a 3rd star part from MorroW.
Oh, man. Might he be going for the battle cruisers? Perhaps.
Maybe.
It's possible, right?
Franscar did try to move out, but MorroW's army holds strong, and these tanks are going to practice shooting at something they can't hit, but the irradiates will take out the worker in the end.
Yep. Now, Franscar will push down into the natural here outside of his 3rd. Gets the Dark Swarms down, and we'll be able to clean all of this up.
These radiates are beautiful. We'll take down a Defiler and a worker, but Franscar does clean up and is able to establish his 4th, but MorroW, he doesn't want that 4th to go down. He's going to send up reinforcements to take it out.
Yep, these lings could get caught here. They're going to run away, and actually, I think Franscar might be trying to send them up to the top right. He must have sniffed out the fact that there is a base going up here, so might be able to get a good number of SCV kills. But in the meantime, just a couple of lurkers here. The Defilers are not here, but a couple of lurkers could be enough to maybe hold on against this bio. Will they survive? One immediately goes down. The medic heal is good. Both of the lurkers going down. Oh, Franscar actually going to be going for the command center with the bunker. Oh no, he did not go for the one at the top right. Just trying to establish the Planetary. Planetary would have been good anyway. Planetary's been good units.
Wings are taking down these Marines. No damage done by the Lings, unfortunately. And meanwhile, like you said, that 4th was taken down, and the Marines are going to stand up to the 3rd. Oh, can he get the Great Ice Network? They will be able to take it down. The fire goes out and gets irradiated instantly.
Oh no, MorroW starting to be in a really commanding position here, up 167 supply to 57. Franscar is going to wind up losing his third, trying to remake his Greater Niders network. MorroW on 4 bases. Franscar unable to keep even a third right now, and MorroW has slowly picked apart and starved out his opponent, Franscar. Franscar just starting to mine very low in the main and the natural. This small Bioforce doing wonders here. This Spine Crawler is going to try his best with these drones, but unlikely to be enough. But here comes some Lurkers and some Lings. Will the Hatchery go down 5 health? And it does go down.
Meanwhile,
Franscar.
There's a Death Ball in front of Franscar's base, just a big pile of Terran units, and there's no way that Franscar can defend this.
There's just not enough here. We got 1 Spine, Spore, some Zerglings, some Scourge, just not enough. GG from Franscar. MorroW takes game number 1.
MorroW's so good at this game.
He